If you think you're seeing things, think again. Yeah, and the last episode, we were bearing witness to an event that saw Estinien's armor change from his traditional black to a very deep blood red. And now that it is stained with dragon blood the way it is, we're gonna have to take this evidence to someone we've met before. So with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthew back with you here in Novora Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. So, last time we went up to the Eyrie, and in so doing we were able to claim victory over Nidhogg, and Estinien, in a cutscene following the completion of our battle, delivered the finishing blow by taking the second of Nidhogg's eyes, and is in now possession of both of them. Or so we think, because Mathia had an experience with the Echo, where he saw the first battle with Nidhogg that culminated in victory, where the first Azure Dragoon, Hraesvelgr, was also in possession of 2 Dragon Eyes. And so, the question now is, were both of them belonging to Nidhogg? Or was only just one, and the second eye belonged to a second dragon? Because I think I may know who that second eye belongs to, from the memory that we experienced back in the Echo. So, we are going to go ahead to proceed to complete the challenge that we were doing within the Eyrie by speaking with Estinien. Though Nidhogg is full and my heart is yet heavy. Yeah, you got your victory, your purpose is served, I'll bet you feel like you have nothing left to fight for. And this stain of corruption pleases me not. When all has been put to rest, I must needs forge my armor anew. And so with that, another 67,200 experience to me, another 5,000 gil. Plus, we now have access to a mana card that we can use whenever we want in an area that we have obtained all Aether Currents. So, let's go ahead and claim it as our own. And so now, let's proceed to speak with Estinien to take on the next level 55 challenge entitled The Song Begins. Estinien would know the origin of Nidhogg's mysterious eye. With Nidhogg fallen, none save Hraesvelgr remains to answer all questions. Let us trouble the worm again. And if I's heart yet lingers in Zenith, all the better. I would have her hear the truth from the dragon's maw. Yeah, because as we've seen, the truth certainly wounded the poor Ice Heart quite a bit. So, let's walk back to Zenith, because this will be a very quick and simple mission to take care of. Alright. Summon Chocobo. And we're gonna go ahead and ride up the stairs again. And so now we're going to see if we have a situation where Iceheart remains a broken spirit, or if her resolve has been restored. This we shall know in time. Let's find the path that will allow us to weave our way up to the top. Which means going around this awesome structure once again. I just really love how this structure is built the way it is. I really appreciate what Square Enix has done once again with their visual designs of structures. I mean, today, as of the day I'm recording this, I came across a few people who are World of Warcraft converts, and they felt that just by coming in here for the first time, they feel like a huge weight's been lifted off their shoulders about whether or not this would be a good game for them, and it turns out that it has been proven true for them. They feel like they'll be sticking around for a long time. So, we'll see if that holds true. But for now, we're here to speak with the Sail to complete the current challenge. 'Twas you, was it not? The furious screams of the dragons carried far. You have slain Nidhogg. What more could you desire from this place? Will you not allow Hraesvelgr to mourn the death of his king in peace? Spare us your sanctimonious judgment, Ice Maiden. We have a gift for the Great Worm, and a mystery that can no longer lie buried. Lady Iceheart, the Dragon Song War has all but consumed your life and claimed many of your followers. 'Tis time you learn the truth of its beginning, the whole truth, that we may at last bring this bitter conflict to an end. Sound the horn, Warrior of Light. Yes, sir. I shall do this, my brother. And so now... Hey, Hraesvelgr, show your face! We're not done with you yet! And once again, the dark clouds roll in as we await Hraesvelgr's second coming. Hey, big guy. What's up? Yeah, did you see Hraesvelgr's right eye socket? There's nothing there. I really believe the second eye that Haldrath claimed came from Hraesvelgr. Impenitent mortals ever seeking to bury old wrongs under new. Yeah, we're not afraid of you. I did sense the moment of Nidhogg's demise.
You mean the moment I prized your eye from his head?
Yeah, see the right socket? 'Twould seem thou hast discovered my secret. I, unto the blinded Nidhogg did I yield one half of my strength. Yeah, if you're looking for the evidence, it's right here. So, I guess you can have it back. Now you have a full set again. But obviously we're not going to be forgiven. But at least you're whole again. Yeah, because we're going to go back to Echo mode. Like, we always go to Echo mode at the most inopportune times. And so we get to experience what Hraesvelgr experienced. He and Nidhogg both come crashing down in the same general area. Nidhogg, what hath befallen thee? We are underdone by covetous mortals. They did take Ratatoska's eyes and glut their appetites upon her essence. And then Nidhogg was no different. She is slain then. What madness hath unmade our peaceful accord? Did I not warn thee, brood brother? They have been untrustworthy creatures, these short-lived Elezen. Yeah, these elves can be rather foreboding and intimidating. And much to Hraesvelgr's disappointment, but thou wert enchanted by thy mortal maid. Thy folly hath cost Ratatoska her life, and me mine eyes. Oh, my beloved Shiva, how swiftly are thy kin made bestial by their appetites. Hraesvelgr, 'twas thy blindness that did invite disaster unto our lands. Surrender thee and I to me, and let that be thy penance. So, since Hraesvelgr trusted Shiva, but then the Elezen started attacking the dragons, Hraesvelgr obviously is denying us, and therefore, because of it, could be considered responsible for starting the Dragon Song War in the first place, because he sees it as a way to right his wrong by befriending Shiva. If I'm right, let me know. Yeah, and Hraesvelgr seems like, are you nuts? They bested me once, but I was reckless. I shall need but a single eye to inflict enduring torment upon these traitors and every child of their line. Yield to thee thy strength, brood brother. And so, that he did. Yeah, we don't get to see the gruesome part of him prying it out himself and giving it to Nidhogg. No, he just simply uses dragon magic to pass it over. My vengeance is begun! And thus did the Dragon Song War begin. And as for Hraesvelgr, he was stripped of his eye. Of course, he still had one. Yeah, come out of that there, Mathia. Thou hast borne witness to a scene from my past. In fact, the scene. And obviously, so did Asael.
It was yours. Your strength that sustained Nidhogg all these years.
Would that Haldreth had dealt the worm a killing blow.
Oh, and by the way, I didn't even notice that Estinien is missing a horn from his helmet. When my brood brother did appear before me, bloody and blinded, his life was all but spent. He demanded half my vigor that he might exact his revenge upon the mortals who had wronged us.
And so you acquiesced. You surrendered your eye to Nidhogg, knowing full well the suffering he would inflict.
He felt he didn't have a choice, right? The peace my beloved so dearly desired had been shattered by her own kin. The treachery claimed my brood sister's life and my brood brother's reason. Thinkest thou thy fits of indignation will move me to remorse? Yeah, Asael's scared out of her mind. Go, mortals, take your unruly passions and leave this place. Your presence here smelleth naught but misery. Were it not for Shiva's soothing embrace, I would slay you where you stand. Woe betide you should the bond we share ever weaken. And so now, with both of his eyes in possession, Hraesvelgr once again leaves. But will we be seeing him again? Only time will tell. And so another 67,200 experience points comes my way, and I do believe I'll be taking a level 139 piece of armor. And that definitely did look like a vast improvement from what I currently possess. However, I'm not at level 56 yet. I'm only just about halfway there as it stands right now, which means the next time we want to go back to another main quest story, it means we're going to have to get enough side quests done to be able to get to level 56. So, what do you say we start going there right now? Now, there are quests that I can still do back over in the Dravanian Forelands, so I believe that is where we will get our start. So, we will return to, I believe it'll be Tailfeather since it is closer to where the Vath live. So we will take quests from them. We'll also take other quests in and around the various chocobo hunting camps, because I believe those people will actually get us closer to getting all the aether currents of the Dravanian Forelands so that we can fly around. Because I've already claimed all of the ones that were already available that could be obtained by using the Aether Compass. So I think it's only going to make sense that we take it upon ourselves to move in such a way that will allow us to get a chance to get more experience and also get a chance to be able to fly within the Dravanian Forelands. So let's speak with the traveling mender here first to get my gear repaired. Thank you. And now with that, it's time for us to march back to the home of the Vath. So yeah, it's going to be... Yep, just we go up under the legendary gate once again in order to gain access to the Vath. But yeah, I actually want to focus on the... Do I really want to focus on this quest that much? Well, we won't be going anywhere for a while since we have over 120,000 experience to obtain. So we might as well just complete as many 52s and 53s around here as we can. Just in order to get them off of my list. So that I don't have to worry about them anymore. Yeah, we're actually getting to running alongside a guy who actually has a griffin for a mount. That's one lucky guy. The only way you could get that griffin is if you obtained the special collector's edition, the physical copy of this game. But doing so would set you back $140 US. And yeah, there was no way I was paying $140 for a copy of a video game. Like, I must be out of my damn mind if I'm going to be paying $140 on a video game. Even if it does have a mount that I can ride that is a thing that shares the same last name as I do. That ain't going down like that. No way. So, now that we have made it back here to the Vath's camp, we certainly have quite a few challenges we could take. Why don't we speak with this Vath Fleetfoot here, who's standing next to the Storyteller, who's also known as the Village Elder. So let's speak with this Vath Fleetfoot, because yeah, he has two different options for us. So let's start with the level 53 challenge entitled Something Worth Protecting. The Vath Fleetfoot is keeping a vigilant eye on the borders of Loth Ast Vath. The Nath grow ever bolder. Their incursions into our territory grow more daring. They are starting to become too much for us to deal with alone. We do not have enough warriors and so cannot patrol the area of the Stained One. Please go there, inspect the area, and make sure it is safe. If you see any Nath, kill them! Alright, I believe we can do that. In fact, it's 3 people representing the Nath that you want to see dead at our hands. And so, I shall uphold this for you. Because yeah, they're not all that far. Yeah, and I needed to get that out of my system before it plagued me for the remainder of this video. Alright. So now let's find ourselves... Okay. So all we gotta do is breach the perimeter here. I'm gonna bring out my chocobo for this. Alright. Let's dance. And away we go. So yeah, it looks like he may not be the only one. But it did say around the Stained One, so it looks by what things are going to be that there are going to be 3 of these purple perimeters that we're going to have to breach. So let's have a look around the various parts of the Stained One. I don't believe there are going to be any right on the stones or the river itself. Okay, there's a second one over here. Let's go ahead and, well, we're gonna have to deal with this Abyss first. Yeah, come on over. Come on over, fool. You are foolish for coming over here. I shall have to hurt you terribly. I will make a monkey out of you. I will take that which you are a mighty dragon and turn you into a silly monkey. And down you go. Now to breach. A marching fire drone, huh? Well, it's nice to meet you. Too bad I have to kill you. I think I'm gonna be on the receiving end of that. Yep. Well, it wasn't devastating, but I preferred not to have been on the receiving end of it at all. Or we can stay within the circle here, but doing so means we'll have to possibly deal with another Dravanian Abyss. Thankfully, it doesn't go down like that. Breaching perimeter number 3. Let's dance. Dance like there's nobody watching. Dance. Even if you have nowhere to do it but your own living room. Read the directions, even if you don't follow them. Do not read beauty magazines, they will only make you feel ugly. Who out there is old enough to remember that? From Everybody's Free to Wear Sunscreen by Boz Lerman. Perhaps the most popular and contemporary spoken word piece in the last 25 years. I mean, if you're as old as I am and you actually have never heard of that, then I have great disappointment on you because, yeah, that was a very popular spoken word piece. In fact, it was so popular, I think it even charted like in the top 5 in Canada when it was out, which was in itself pretty amazing. Alright, Fleetfoot, we got what you wanted. Thank you, generous hunter. The One Mind have never been able to understand the Non-Mind. To them, we are as an impunity to be eradicated. It is thanks to the storyteller that Lost Vath exists. It is thanks to Lost Vath that the Vath exists. That we are who we are. We cannot suffer to lose Lost Vath. And so with that, 28,000 more experience points comes to me. Plus, yeah, that looks like yellow to me, not brown. You might want to get your stuff right here. Now that is a brown dye. Let's take some Snow White. I don't mind teaching the Wicked Witch or the Wicked Queen a lesson through the mirror. Alright. Let's take on another challenge from this Vath Fleetfoot, level 53, entitled Nipped in the Bud. The Vath Fleetfoot stares at the ground, a look of concern clear upon his face. We recently heard back from one of our scouts. The Nath are gathering supplies in the smoldering wastes, intending to launch incursions against us from there. This creates a hazardous situation for us. We need your help, Hunter. Take this flintstone and locate the supply wagons, somewhere between here and the Nath hive. Set them alight, reduce their supplies to ashes. This is no easy task, but you have proven yourself capable. Alright. This we shall do. I shall do these things for you because I believe your cause to be just. And I just want to kill a whole bunch of Nath and destroy anything that they may be using. Alright. Riding on my chocobo. Yeah. We gonna ride on my chocobo. Yeah. We gonna have fun tonight. We're gonna have fun. Because the stars are out. And the moon might be shining. Actually, it's a new moon, so unfortunately we don't get that luxury, man. Yeah, it's a new moon. Alright. We are now within the perimeter, so now let's go find these supplies. And thankfully I'm not being tricked by a water sprite this time. Even though there is one to the right, these supplies are for real. So... boom! And we get something in exchange. We get a fight. Steal these guards. And lay waste to these fools. Just like that, they're gone. Alright, here's the second one. And it looks like Simba's gonna be around too for this one. Oh no, wait a minute, that's not Simba. My mistake. Alright, Nath supply, canister number 2, I guess that is. Next up, next victims. Time to bring you down as I watch your little supply, thing just smolder. Yeah, it looks like a wagon, in a way, but it also looks like some sort of giant canister. But anyway, it's going to burn in hell tonight. And this third one conveniently placed next to a smokestack. Well, let's smoke out the bad guys then. Oh, no bad guys to smoke out. So be it. Back to Loth Vath. So this time we just get to run alongside the river until that inevitable point in which we must cross it. But yeah, I'm glad to now be getting to the end of all this, because by the time this video has gone out, I'll have been recording for the first 4 days of the game's early release, and on the day of the launch, of the official launch. And so that will have given us, I've been averaging 8 episodes a day. But actually today, had an opportunity to not record as many. I could only record 2 episodes today due to the fact that I've been so busy on recording and getting the first Heavensward video out and rendered and uploaded. So I also had to wait as well for Sakura to provide me with the new Navora Autism logo, so I had to wait on that as well before I could do any new recording. But now that we've accomplished this task, let's speak with the Fleetfoot. You do not disappoint, Hunter. We are glad that to see that you have returned unharmed. We cannot thank you enough. With this staging point destroyed, we should be safe from our attacks for some time. We should use this opportunity to strengthen our defenses. And so I believe we shall. Because, yeah, I have a little more time to keep going, so let's take on one more challenge for the day. And take on the other challenge that he had at level 52, entitled Stolen Munitions. The Vath Fleetfoot is examining the weapon stores with a concerned expression. Though we hear not each other's thoughts, generous Hunter, you somehow know that we need help. Our weapon stocks are wanting. We need more. I would make a request of you. Please bring us muskets from which to defend ourselves. You can take them from the north nearby. 2 would be sufficient. Given all the Vath that you have here, I don't feel like 2 is going to be enough for you guys. Like, how are you going to protect yourselves with just 2 muskets? You would need 1 musket for every Vath you've got. That's just my observation, and it is an astute one, given the number of... Sorry, it's almost 11 o'clock at night where at the time I'm recording this. Yeah, it would make sense to give a musket to every Vath that is on that encampment. Because 2 just won't do. Yeah, I know. It's hilarious. So, let's go ahead and cross the water. You go ahead and cross that water, man. Let's go ahead and cross it. Okay. Apparently we're going a lot farther than the Vath was indicating. He is going farther than we had anticipated. Because it looks like, yeah, we're pretty much going right onto Nath territory itself. Instead of just nearby, as the Vath had initially indicated. Yeah, I don't like it when allies lie to me. It's not cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and beat up 2 Nath fire drones. Just because I can. And he doesn't even notice I'm here. Yeah, the darkness is offering really good camouflage. Even though my armor still lights up blue. Look out! Look out! Yeah, you throw your grenades and it won't do squat. Ah, yeah! It looks like for this one we're gonna have to fight 2. And it looks like we're gonna have to pummel a pair. Boom, you're down. Well, not yet, but you will be in a moment. Just you wait. You will be defeated and slain and everything else that involves death. And I think that Taliana Starstrider may be attempting the same challenge I am. Because, yeah, she's also attacking Nath fire drones too. And of course, we have to deliver that stuff to the Vath. Alright, we're done with this. Summon Chocobo, and go back to the Vath. Alright, yeah, I'm done drawing blood from you guys for one night. You have suffered enough. You have suffered more than enough, and so for now I shall give you a temporary reprieve. Until the next time I return, and then I will have to pummel you guys some more. And it will not be pretty! It'll not be pretty, it'll not be nice, it'll not be fun. Because wherever I go, Nath blood will soon be leaking from every Nath that I see. At least the ones that I have to destroy and have no choice in order to complete a quest. Because that works too. And we see some flying chocos. Yeah, it is my hope that I will eventually get to the point where I'm among them here in the Dravanian Forelands, where I have am riding a chocobo that can fly within Dravanian territory. We can in the Caerthas Western Highlands, but we can't yet fly here in the Dravanian Forelands until we access all Aether Currents. But until then, I'm more than content to just enjoy things as they are. So we'll get ourselves back over this direction, because this is the only path that leads up to the Vath that's closest. And so we'll touch down and speak with the Fleetfoot. Have you the muskets? The two that you wanted. Thank you, Hunter. With these we can arm ourselves, defend ourselves. We are of the same blood as the Nath, but even we find it utterly unnerving. The way they think as one, the way they move as one, it is hard to imagine us as the same people. Oh, that's 26,400 experience points is mine. And looks like the Vath Fleetfoot has another quest for us, but now we have one available to us from the Vath Storyteller. Yeah, he didn't have one before, but he has one now. And so I think next time we'll see what tasks the Elder would like us to do as we continue to get more experience through side questing here in the Dravanian Forelands. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. And when I join you again, we will continue to see what other challenges the Vath will have for us as we continue on our side quests in order to get ourselves up to experience level 56. So until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Navora Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.